What guys, this week I read Friedrich Nietzsche's Man Alone with Himself. This is a philosophy book, obviously, if you don't know. Friedrich Nietzsche is a philosopher, kind of a little bit different than like Stoic philosophers. He's a German philosopher and a little bit different stuff. Short book, this is kind of like a quick read. Consists of a couple of chapters here. And the first part is actually like this kind of very short, like quotes almost, or like phrases there. So here are my favorite 5 takeaways, ideas from this book. First is that convictions are more dangerous. Convictions are more dangerous. The convictions are more dangerous enemies of truth than lies. So being convinced about something is even more dangerous than lying. Like if you want to seek truth, you must, like a philosopher is never like really convinced about anything. That's like goes basically against like being a philosopher, is when you are like a convinced person about something, when you just hold this one opinion. If you're convinced about something, then you're not open-minded to like, you don't have an open mind and you cannot really necessarily get to the truth, because that conviction is like holding you back, kind of. So if you understand what I mean, like conviction is not truth yet. Conviction is just conviction, and the truth is the truth. Then be persistent with getting a result, not stubborn with a certain path. I don't know if because I have underlined some of these things, but then I always write it in the back of the book with my own words. Destination and paths, this is the part. Many people are obstinate about the path once it's taken, few people about the destination. What does this mean? This means basically that you have a goal and then you have the path to that goal. So what's really important should be the goal, right? Like what you're after should be really the important part. But then what people do is they really get obsessed about the path and they forget the goal. Like they start doing like, oh, this is the way to get to that goal, this is the way to get to the goal, and they forget, like they get stuck with like a certain way of doing something, and they never like concern themselves with like if that's actually getting them to the goal. Let me give you just like an example. Like let's say you want to lose weight and you pick just this certain diet, and it needs to be keto diet, or it needs to be vegan diet, it needs to be this carnivore diet. You just follow this diet and think that you need to just follow this same diet, but if it's not working, it's not taking you to the goal. And what you should be flexible about the path and fixed on the goal. Or you want to start a business, you want to make your living as an entrepreneur or something. You start a certain kind of business and then you I need to do it this way, I need to do it this way, and you just keep doing the same business, and like, but if it's the wrong kind of business, it's never going to take you. If you're not doing the right thing, it's not going to take you to your goal. So what you should be doing is stay fixed on the goal, that I want to make this much as with your own business per year, something, but then be able to like pivot with the business. If something's not working, do something else, maybe change a little bit how you're doing. Third idea is no matter how much knowledge you have or you acquire, ultimately you reap just your own biography. That's one phrase there. So really nothing is going to last forever. Like you can be like reading and all, like you could read, like I've been reading a book a week, even that just amounts to 52 books a year. Even if you would read a book every single day, our days are short. You should, if you read a book a day, you would still not even like read a full library or like a very big library of books. So ultimately it doesn't, in the end you cannot take any of the knowledge with you or anything, like you read just your own biography. So it's more important to like live now instead of just like acquire some knowledge or something. Then we all want to be superior and significant. Like that's one thing or observation he had, Friedrich Nietzsche here, that we all have this feeling, or we want this sense of importance, basically, like in How to Win Friends and Influence People. Also Dale Carnegie mentions like everybody wants to be like in some way at least great or significant. They want to have this feeling of importance. And then fifth, we have the will to power. So later in the book he talks about willpower essentially, which is will to power. So if you want power, you have the will to it. You can have will to have power. So you can have willpower, have control over yourself. Great book. You can pick it up from the link in the description. If you found this video review helpful, give this video a thumbs up, and that's it. See you next time.